Nick, can you just take us through the final two free throws there and just, the crowd really seemed to be into it and stuff. Just did that have any effect on anything at all?
I don't want to say so. I mean, I put in my work every day, literally, since I've been improving on my free throw shooting, and it definitely hurts, I mean, especially, you get your team going, me and Collin, setting the tone and everybody follow through, and it comes down to something, Coach preaches about all the time, just being ready for situations. And, I definitely got to, take a lot of accountability, at least one of them, has to go. I can't miss, both, but yeah, it was a tough environment for sure. I mean, I feel like Auburn brought a lot of fans out. I mean, definitely want our fans to, stick with us, It's a stepping stone, I feel really good about this game. I mean, even though the outcome, I mean, you can see, what the potential of this team can be. And, we just want to keep building, and we want our fans to stick with us, I mean, I don't want to hear Auburn fans in our sections, so, if we want to keep going forward, and, I'm just going to try to take a positive, vibe off of this game.
Collin, that was a nice bounce back for you after 2 tough games. Did anything feel different today, or just get it going back to where you had it in non-con play?
Nothing different from what I've been doing in those previous games. Just staying focused, staying the course, doing what my team needs me to do. Just being overall just way more aggressive. I think my first 2 conference games, I wasn't being myself and being as aggressive as I showed in non-conference. So I just wanted to turn it up another notch and play the hardest I could. So, yeah.
Nick, you guys both defended Broome and Cardwell and the Auburn's forwards really well. What was kind of the game plan coming into it to try to keep those guys out of the score sheet, and how to defend those two?
This really was just us being us. Just we prepare for moments like this. Me and Collin, we go at each other a lot in practice. We go against Big Verdonk every day in practice, so we're prepared for every moment coming towards us. So this we definitely respect those players. I mean, but we got fight in us too. Me and Collin, we go at it all the time. So I mean, it's something natural, it's something normal, and we just want to carry it to every game.
For both you guys, do you feel like you found something today and in different lineups that you had to do because of injuries? Do you feel like you found something that you can carry through the rest of SEC play?
I mean,
No, you got it.
I mean, yeah, I definitely think that there's a lot of guys that has to step up. With Mari injury and Stu's injury. Arden has been a guy I've been preaching to. Keeping his head up. And just trying to get the best out of him every day. I always seen his potential since I came here. I've been around a lot of good players. So I mean, I've seen it off gate. But it was just the little things Coach wanted to see out of him out of practice. So I mean, anything that helped him get in the gym more. Asking questions. I mean, I just pushed that on him so they can see visually where he want to be and how much he want to contribute to this team. And I think he's really handling himself. 30 minutes. I mean, that's the most he's played probably all of the games combined, really. So I mean, I'm happy for him, and I want him to continue to grow. He can be a big, huge factor for us this year.
Collin, how do you think the team will respond to this? Being 0-3, but having that upset right in your sights, how do you think you guys will take this into Wednesday at Vanderbilt?
Still got that fire. Just because we lose doesn't take away anything that this team is trying to get to. These games are really big for us. We're going to play each game like it's our last. So just us losing a big game like this doesn't really do anything negative to us, but just push us to keep going forward. We see what we can do. We see what we can hold teams to. This is our DNA. This is what we're made off of. So we see what we need to do in order to get wins, and we're gonna keep practicing and keep doing what Coach is telling us.
Jared in the back.
Hey, Collin. After the game and even now, it seems kind of like you're wearing the emotion of this loss. How much does a close loss like this hurt?
Obviously, everybody wants to win, so losing isn't I'm not going to be smiling all the time if we lose, but I won't really say I'm not really getting stuck on a loss for real. We lost, on to the next. We have another game in a couple of days. This loss doesn't mean anything. The team that we're going to play doesn't care that we lost. So I have to keep my head high and just focus on what's next.
Last question, Phil, in the back there.
It's for both of you. You guys held a team that regularly scores in the 80s and low 90s to 66. Did you see a difference in the defense, the defensive effort, the scramble for loose balls, just everything related to playing better defense?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that Coach been preaching about. A lot of we limited our mistakes. We didn't turn the ball over as much. A lot of things that we've been doing, in previous games, we limit a lot of those things, and we got a long athletic team, so there's much more as we learn. We can hold teams, to the lowest points possible. I mean, even with Alabama, they didn't score, too much. We didn't score as much as them, but we even held them, not to their average. I feel like we have a team that's capable of, doing a lot of good things on the defensive end and getting out in transition. We just got to, continue to find our, what we do best and just attack it every time.
All right. Thanks, fellas. Appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate it.